Drakkenheim has fallen. The once shining capital, Westemar, was devastated by unholy fire from the stars. 15 years later, adventurers, soldiers, priests, and cutthroats swarmed the city, seeking riches, renown, and revelation within the ruins. But nightmares and death prey upon those very souls from within the shadows over Westemar. Welcome to the Shadows over Westemar. This is an unofficial live play based on the world of Drakkenheim by the Dungeon Dudes using the D&D 5e system. I'm Ziggy, your showrunner, and I'm pleased to be here with Ohana. Oh, wait. I fucked up again, but I caught it this time. Ohana.
Hi, I'm Alhana, and I am playing our resident Chaos Goblin Barbarian, Sprock.
Moose.
Zig, I just want to point out, that's 4. Hi, my name is Moose. I am the resident asshole human reborn cleric monk hybrid
And
named
Timmy.
Hunter's Mood.
I am Timmy. I am playing a Lanishi Arcane Hand monk named Bastille Versaf.
And last session, the party encountered the wonderful Fishfolk named Blip Bloop and Slurpee. All while being led through the unfortunate fate of a poor man stuck in a grate.
Yeah, we kind of had to free him from his predicament. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't here and I didn't watch what happened.
Go ahead.
You go ahead, man. Nah, yours is more theatrical, I can already tell you.
Well, in the DM's mercy of trying to help move the players away from Slaughterstone Square, I put Walter the Living Gate in the way between them and the cistern that would lead them to Slaughterstone Square. But unfortunately, the party decided that they were going to try to help poor Walter, a once proud mage of the Amethyst Academy, who, through the horrible misfortune of dealing with Minozoran, the guardian dragon of Drakkenheim, was transported into the sewers and merged by flesh with the gate.
Well, Jesus.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Just thinking about it, just thinking about a flesh gate is just.
And as it turns out, it was actually 2 gates.
What?
Yes, he was distorted through space and time through the beautiful, chaotic effects of delirium, to where when his physical form withheld a gate on one end, his soul was bound to the gate on the other end. And by not being able to find the way forward with the limited time they had, Sprock
going up this Slaughterstone Square.
Sprock made the painful decision to cut down Walter.
Oh, what?
It was either that or be in a situation where the executioner knew that we were down here and wanted to get at us.
Wait, he killed Walter?
We unfortunately had to put him down. He was a wonderful, good lad.
Walter!
But
I mean,
the
he didn't
party
have shit on Steve, but
the party did get some loot, though.
Hey, well, there you go.
Loot.
There you go.
The party
Yeah,
got
he had to steal his fucking wallet.
I'm not sad anymore. We're fine.
The party did get quite a good amount of loot. The periaptive wound closure, 7 delirium fragments, each worth 100 gold, roughly 500 gold worth of valuables that can be sold, and a few potions of healing.
Damn.
It was a pretty damn good haul.
Yeah, bye-bye, Walter.
All for the low price of that guy's miserable time on this planet.
He took him out of his misery in a way,
And there's also the information he let slip that his last mission was to escort Elias Drexel into the castle.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did forget about that.
Oh shit.
And-
then after getting through the gate, we entered some sewer tunnels once more, with some clear-looking water that Ozma's character decided to dive into. Where
was
Anna
pretty much
tried to
roofie
meet
water.
God.
Yeah.
Roofie water?
Pretty much. Yep. You had to make a wisdom save. You were tasting colors that didn't exist.
What the fuck happened in this?
Your cousin lived up to the label of being the smart one in the family.
Yeah. Water, jump.
Literally like it was a fucking kiddie pool, and I'm shaking my head over here, and Oz was like splashing around as if nothing's going on. You throw a fucking rubber ducky in there, and I'm telling you, she's as happy as could be in there.
That's sweet though, because roofie.
Well,
And
yeah.
and she heard a voice summoning her to the west. So we're going anywhere but.
Well,
Oh yeah, that
to
was
the
another
east, to
thing
the
too. This
east.
water is connected to some sort of being that is calling you towards it.
Oh, I'm sure it's harmless.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure, very much so.
If only
And-
Ericos were here.
You may have learned the name of this being as well.
We
The
did.
Duchess.
The Duchess. That
Now-
bitch.
That
Now,
bitch.
Do remember, my lovely players, you can always swap out Ericos's more scientific knowledge for the knowledge of your druid friend.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah, we kinda
simply
have to-
need to make a visit.
Look, either way, we're gonna be going like if we go and get someone now, we're gonna be going like we're gonna be backtracking. So
So, for the sake
might-
of showing a final mercy to the party, because we here in Shadows over Westemar do abide by the rules of going, gone. As the final mercy, I'll move y'all up to the surface. Saying after
Nope,
another
that-
5 or so minutes, you're able to find a ladder heading up that leads you somewhere next to Old Town.
Weren't we also trying to find the Fishfolk's friend that got dragged off before the sluice
yes,
gates came down?
yes, we were.
Would you prefer to pursue that route right now?
I'm with what
Probably
you.
probably a good idea considering that we said yeah we were gonna go do that.
I feel like we should if you said yeah you're gonna do it. Get what I mean?
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll move us back over to this lovely map.
Yeah, sorry, we don't like fresh air around here. We're all gamers. All we know is stale air and Doritos scent.
I was going to say
Yeah,
stale
we're at
air
home
and
down
ass
here.
water.
Yeah, my own ass. When I'm in,
Again, we're perfectly at home down here.
I don't even do body wash. I just swim in my ass juice. Okay, I'm done.
I just
The
use
fuck
aloe
is-
vera.
The fuck is a shower? I just pour hot dog water on me and let that be it.
Exactly.
Didn't think you were watching Mr. Incorporated.
God, I miss you, man.
Alright, so y'all want to try to find him first. Investigation, perception, or survival to find signs.
Question: Fish.
Uh,
Are they like me or are they fish?
They are
they are
actual
different kinds of
fish.
fish people. Yeah.
Actual fish people, like Gary.
Yes.
Okay. We're doing
Uh,
perception checks.
Perception,
Perception, investigation, or
investigation, or
something else.
survival.
Or survival.
I'm doing perception because, yeah.
Ayo.
Damn.
Ayo.
Hey.
Oh, it's on Sebastian Crow, right? I'm trying to
I
find.
need to sniff that shit out. Got the nose of a bloodhound.
All right, so because of our other moderator, I'm going to share the picture into the group chat I have with you and Moose, Timmy, so you can see what they look
Okay.
like.
Okay.
Because I don't want to accidentally flashbang our aquaphobic moderator.
Oh, they real fishy. Okay.
Yeah.
Zig, I don't know why I almost read that as deep forg.
Did you? Did you too?
Yeah.
I thought it
It's
was
deep
full.
drag.
At first I read frog, and then I went to fucking meme terminology. I was like, that's not frog, that's forg.
That's
I
what
mean-
fork. That's what.
I can always show you the cooking streams that I showed Mully yesterday.
Don't mind me, I'm just succumbing to my own brain rot.
I mean, it's because you have Boof again. Alright, so...
It is because I have boof again, and I'm about to take a fucking fat one.
Alright,
You are?
Sprock, is that number actually
Cheers.
added, or is that a static thing?
That +4 is my primal knowledge because I was
Contaminated.
still on my 10-minute rage, technically, from end of last session. Because I raged
Right,
to
right.
get the grate off the wall, and I'm just staying angry for a while.
You're
so,
simmering.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so... Hunter's Moon. You're able to find a few scratch marks that look like... It looks like what the Fishfolk could have maybe managed with their hands. But it's not until Sprock points out that there was a struggle here. Sprock sees the little bits of fur and scales that are ripped out on the ground and points out to the blood that's on the ceiling.
So we all noticed this.
Well, maybe not you, because you rolled a 12, but...
I just asked because he said Sprock pointed it out. So I'm like, well, if Sprock pointed it out, maybe then I would know now. Get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
I know Sprock would point it out because Sprock's not the kind to let people walk face first into danger.
Mhm.
Sprock's the kind
well,
to push people face first into danger.
Well, as Hunter's Moon and Sprock are checking out the signs of struggle and the scratch marks, I want to see if there's maybe a couple blood droplets or something that leads to anywhere that indicates movement, or maybe even like drag marks or something.
Riley. Or
So, you look a little closer to it, and you are definitely seeing signs of a struggle, but they lead into the water. You can give me another check if you want to try to follow it through that.
I was about to ask about the water. Is it the same kind of water we saw in the other tunnel? Is
It started to get dirty around here. You notice that as you're walking down the northern tunnel, it started getting dirtier, but the dirty water was flowing the wrong way, as if it was getting cleaner the closer it got.
Okay then. So this water should be relatively normal. Yeah, I'll do another check.
And it looks like the water that's
Oh shit!
in the rut would be about waist high on you.
I did perception. I went to go help him out.
Alright.
I
Holy
assume-
shit.
Yeah, for real.
Leave it to the fish to be able to track through water.
Right.
I smell the odor of my brethren. Where are they?
Smell my family.
Alright, so... Alright, so, Sprock is able to notice there's something kind of glimmering in the water, but still is able to make out that it's a spear. After a moment of fishing it out, you notice that it's the same kind of spear that the other fishfolk had. And there's a hand stuck to it.
This is the same kind of spear that I found, right?
Very similar.
Yeah, okay.
So I show it to Hunter's Moon and I ask, "Is this the type of spear you found?"
Yeah, it would belong to one of the fish folk, and it looks like it
They
took
left a hand.
took a part of him with it.
It still follows the trail for a little longer, tracing what he feels makes sense for the struggle to take place. Following it deeper into this almost offshoot of the cistern, and starts finding more signs of this struggle before it suddenly stopping with very narrow feet walking away, dragging something.
I point this out to Hunter's Moon and Sprock. Seems like the track goes cold here, but looks like some tracks going down here and dragging something.
Just kind of out of curiosity, can I piece together the struggle that happened here? Like, can I determine whether this was just an ambush or if these things just full on attacked each other?
Yeah, can
Give me investigation. Oh, hello,
Ooh.
little man.
Not bad.
Hello,
Not
little
bad.
man.
All right.
I have little
Let's go,
puppies.
Hunter's Moon. Riley, boy.
Don't touch the pizza.
To those who are subscribed, feel free to enjoy the lovely emotes of the Full Metal Puppies. I plan on adding ones of Toki and Love sometime soon. Well, as soon as I get the slots.
Nice.
Because they may not live with us, but they're still the puppies. And I plan on commissioning the Riot emote with all 4 puppies eventually.
And remember, the more emotes of Daisy that you spam in chat, the more seconds that you have on your life that she grants you.
Funny enough, those who actually are subscribed do get a chance to affect the game by giving the party loot. I have 2 redeems for channel points. One for common loot, one for rare loot.
Makes a Twitch account and starts giving us loot.
You heard him. Give me cool shit.
Just kidding.
But,
And as I say, I'm about 55% of the way to the ultimate meta game move.
Yeah.
giving yourself loot.
Mhm.
I have
Well,
truly perfected the system capitalism at its best.
Boom.
Alright, so...
12,500 channel points.
Shit.
Damn.
Alright, so... but still in Hunter's Moon... No, actually, no, this would be Hunter's Moon. Sorry, I misread that. You are
Yeah,
able to place together... following the tracks in reverse, you're able to put together that this fishfolk was absolutely ambushed. Whatever attacked it came from behind, and following it through, you find a crude dagger that, while bloodied, is nowhere near as bloody as it should be for a kill.
Hmm. Can I? Okay, so taking a look at this blade, just out of curiosity, it had nothing to do with that hand coming off. There's not enough blood
He said for a kill.
If you
for
were
a
to look
kill.
at the hand, it looks like it was gnawed off.
Not off.
Yeah, that's a rat. That's a fucking rat for you.
He's right. Oh shit. All right.
Okay, so where I assume that I can find this access point from where this rat attacked this poor little fish fucker.
It looks as if there was a small hole almost tunneled into this section of the ceiling that, looking around, you could see the only way to notice it is if you were walking towards it. But if you're walking away from it, it just looked like another part where the ceiling starts to dome upwards.
And this is a tunnel that is just dropped down from the ceiling.
It is a tunnel that is... You can't quite see it from where you are, at least not without help up. But you can see that it goes back a way. You could almost imagine that this tunnel ran parallel with the actual roof of the sewer tunnels up until this point where the ambush started.
Was this tunnel the one where the tracks are?
Nah, this is the ambush point from where because I just wanted to piece together this attack. This is where the rat attacked the
this
fish
is where
from. This is its access point.
This is where we're standing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sorry. Just trying to.
Okay, and there's absolutely no telling how far back this tunnel goes.
You cannot see. This tunnel is easily about 8 feet upwards.
And that's not even telling if there's another direction that it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just pointing this tunnel out, pointing out the ambush point and the struggle, and just telling Sprock and Bastille to just be careful of it because we don't know if anything else is going to be coming through there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, just be careful.
Be on the lookout.
I would probably just mark that place for future reference. Because I imagine we're going to be coming back down here.
You said Mark?
Yeah, I'm just going to, mark this so that way it's easily identifiable to anyone coming through here.
Okay. What type of mark?
Fuck it, I'll do the fucking tradition thing of putting the Arwen symbol on there.
Darwin, let's go.
I figured you just going to steal the symbols from the Skyrim Thieves Guild.
Hunter's Moon doesn't know thieves can't, sadly. Otherwise, hell yeah, that'd be a good.
That would be cool.
That shit out.
That would be cool.
Randall knew thieves can't.
Yeah, Spock's gonna add the symbol for Chromac as well.
This campaign's going to get more and more fun as it goes.
I was gonna do another symbol, but never mind.
Yeah.
Gonna have the fucking Trinity up here on this wall.
You'll figure it out.
I mean, after the book came out, our lovely Fishman and I had a little bit more, put a little more effort towards writing backstory stuff.
Yeah, there's a reason why I never partook in that conversation.
Oh no, this happened in personal DMs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Timmy, you've been plotting. You've been
Yep.
plotting.
Hey,
I've been plotting on you, boy.
it's in my table rules. I encourage you fuckers to plot.
Timmy, what's in the goddamn bag?
None of your damn business.
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
It's the holy hand grenade.
He just
Oh, I
pulls
told
out a
you.
white rabbit.
It's just a dangerous little bunny rabbit now, isn't it?
All right. So yeah, you're able to map out where the ambush started and about where the struggle ended.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk over to where the struggle ends, where the drag marks begin, and just kind of motion for Sprock and Bastille to follow me, tracking these drag marks.
Say that again. I was speaking. Oh, you're going through the drag marks.
Yeah.
Do
Hey,
we need to do check?
I mean, we're just following them.
We're just following. Okay. I'm just thinking.
Probably will have to give a check, but we are just following them.
I mean, you identified the drag marks. I'm not going to make you roll to identify more.
Fair enough.
Got it.
You've realized that these drag marks go off for a little while. As you're looking through, it extends beyond where your eyes can see. Or rather, it goes beyond where even those with dark vision can see.
Really? Damn. Okay. There's how far down does this go?
Are you following it, or are you just trying to guess?
I'm just trying to guess based on the walls of the tunnel and the drag marks. See if I
Okay.
can't listen for sounds at the end of the tunnel to indicate how far it is downward.
Oh, Batman, echolocation.
It's Matt Murdock shit.
Well, average
More like
dark
Daredevil.
sight is about 60 feet of sight, so...
I have dark vision up to 300 feet.
Whoa, I have dark vision. I just don't think it's that
Wait,
long.
for fucking...
Eyes of Night, Twilight Domain.
Right, your fucking
Oh.
Twilight Domain.
That makes sense.
I can see shit at night.
I can, not for that long. Damn.
Note to self, take his fucking eyes.
They glow for a goddamn reason. Take them fucking pearly whites.
Pearly white.
Gonna make you look like the first victim in The Mummy.
You can bring it, Brendan Fraser ain't no bitch. fucking whale.
Alright, so... Alright, with 300
God
feet,
damn it.
you would see that the drag marks go at least 150 feet.
Damn.
Okay. And there
It's-
I cannot see to where that these end on this tunnel.
It looks that the drag marks either end or they turn a corner somewhere.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue motioning for Sprock and Bastille to follow me. I'm gonna try and go towards the wall that gives me the best sight line as to noticing whether or not these drag marks turn the corner or if they end. And just gonna prepare one of my blades in my hand just as I'm turning the corner. Or rather, getting the sight line on turning the corner.
Getting ready for combat.
Just in case.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck's down here.
No, I get you.
Alright, D6s.
How did I know?
Because I did going twice.
That's a 6, baby.
I
And
did
that's a
go and go and
2.
gone.
Yay, look at me.
And
All
by
right.
damn it, and by God, I swear, either we or whatever's on this corner is gonna be gone.
Alright, so you look and see where the drag marks end. And then it looks as if whatever was being dragged just disappeared as whoever was dragging it ran off. you're able to make out the tracks from where whatever attacked the fish were running to, but you're not sure where the body went.
The fish is nowhere to be found.
You cannot see it.
Can't see nothing?
Not
Like-
even like this is waist deep water. You said there's no way he's just in the water, like fucking face down or anything
You
like
do
that.
not-
The rat didn't leave him there.
You cannot see a body. A body that bloated, you would notice.
Is
Okay.
is this the water that my cousin jumped into?
No.
No,
this is
thankfully
water-
this is
water.
dirtier water.
Hmm.
I never thought I'd be saying that, but thankfully this water is dirty.
I was just thinking if there's anything underwater, I could check it.
Yeah.
I could check. I could check underwater.
I mean, you're able to. It's dirty, but you can still see the bottom of the water.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you said that I can see where this little rat ran off to.
You can see where the rat ran, yeah.
Just Hunter's Moon or all of us?
Well, Hunter's
I'm
Moon
sure where you.
the past the tracking one.
Yeah, I'm pointing all of this out to you pretty much. So what direction is it going?
It looks like it ran. It looks like the body was stopped here before it disappeared, and the tracks just go that way. And it's
okay.
very clear marks as if the rat was running from there.
And it ran. Alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna follow the tracks upwards, turn towards this room, and just take a look at what's in here.
I'd be with right by Hunter's Moon.
Before following the tracks further down.
As you look, you're able to see this massive tunnel that seems to have been carved through the bedrock. It is massive. You could almost imagine a number of soldiers being able to walk through there, but it's not carved by tools. It looks nastier than that.
Something bigger than a rat.
This is probably one of their hunting tunnels of some sort.
That's
There's
not-
always a bigger fish.
Looks like the rat was interrupted in dragging his prey away, and something else got it.
That is what I'm thinking.
We think it scared it from this tunnel, or is this one of theirs?
Don't think this is a rat tunnel.
It looks too big to be a rat tunnel. Do you think they could use it though? I mean, they would.
Absolutely, they could, but
I meant would. My bad.
well,
It's
something
better.
tells me
Let's
whatever's
push it
using
forward.
this tunnel is nastier.
Hmm.
I agree. I didn't mean
Well, we'd marked up the ambush site. I say we mark up just down this tunnel, and then inform the fishfolk to stay away from these areas, or at least be careful. Something big, nasty.
Okay, I nod my head to Sprock and begin marking off this tunnel with another symbol and a sort of warning of caution for the fish folk.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Now, do we want to go follow the rattling tracks? Because I don't think we want to go down here.
Oh no, I'm
Good.
sure it's safe.
Yeah, we could. I'm not saying
Oh,
we
well,
should.
That was really no. Whoa, that
It's
scared me.
okay. You'll be fine.
Not
That's
much point.
scaring me now.
Not much point chasing the rat now.
Yeah, so why the fuck is that not? Hang on. I'm trying to fix Bastille's token because it says he only has 25 max HP.
Yeah, why? I have 38.
Well, sadly, we weren't able to
There you go.
save the one fish folk. Although we can return, we could return the hand to them as a proof of death.
We could.
Because there's no
I
way
think-
we're finding this fucking body.
Oh, and I don't think he's alive.
There's no way we're finding this body. If the rat doesn't have it, whatever's down this tunnel probably does.
And it's scurried away. Okay.
Now it's scaring away one rat. That doesn't worry me, but the fact that it's using this tunnel, that's what worries me.
That's the thing, because it scared it, and then the tunnel. Meaning, did the rat just look at the tunnel and see it through the tunnel and go, uh-oh, and run?
Yeah, and if it can fit a multitude of soldiers in here,
Think about what big can go. Yeah.
I'm
'cause
gonna
there's
get
no way that other people
uh,
are using these tunnels as of this moment.
And we only have 3 of us.
I need to do something just for a moment. I gotta plug the fan in on the other side of the room. Y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to discuss what you want to do real quick.
Okay.
Yes, fuck. We do,
Sorry,
but we got
it's
3.
getting
We
toasty
got
in this house now.
Sprock,
But we only got 3 of
but
us.
there's only one goblin in this party there's a drug fueled maniac.
Do you think
Exactly.
they're, great?
Yeah, so they can go in it if they want to.
So I don't think we should fuck with whatever's down that tunnel. We can. I'm all for it. I don't think we should though.
I like your idea to give him the hand. Be like, hey, your buddy dead.
Dead as hell.
Dead as hell. Dead as a doornail. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
What do you think, Ohan?
Because that way we could. Yeah. What do you think, Alana?
Who?
That was crawling
Yeah,
in my back.
He was by your face.
Not sure about giving them the hand, but definitely inform them that
Daisy does not want to be put back into
Discovered
gay
that
baby jail.
we were too late. Inform them what took him and where from, and that we've marked it. And that what took him encountered something bigger and nastier that they need to stay away from.
Yeah, I'm all for
Alright.
that.
I'm all for that.
Because I think getting out of here to the market and towards the tower is more important anyway.
This is why we talk to Ohana.
This is why we talk to Ohana.
Because if you can make friends with these fish folk, they could be some good allies.
Hey, well, as long as they don't know who I am behind this mask, we're good. We're good. 'Cause
I'm
I
a
think
fish.
I think we got some beef. You weren't here for this, Timmy, but I'm pretty sure that I trafficked and stole from these guys quite often. I would just take shit and fence it from them.
Listen,
I'm pretty sure that's what I used to do.
You stealing from my fish folk?
They're not your fish folk,
They could be. You don't know. They could be my cousins.
but they're not.
They could be my southern cousins.
Insert banjo here.
You know what? You know what? Taking a look at you and then taking a look at them, I would say calling them Southern cousins is about right.
Thank you. That's not a compliment.
Yeah, the Bayou
It's not a
Cousins.
compliment.
But I took it as one.
Yeah, second cousins with your fucking socks on.
Wait, with my socks?
They're the Bayou
Uh-huh.
Cousins.
Some good old boys. Never meaning no harm. You know what I mean?
All right,
never
so
mean no-
y'all are heading back towards the fish boat to report.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Do you? All right. I'm gonna be. Given the fact that we started a little bit late, and given the fact that I know y'all want to get your level up, do you want to roleplay that out, or do you want to hand wave it?
Well. Thinking of what?
I mean, look, if we get to talk to this fucker again, that's more comedy gold for me because he flashbanged me last time, so I'm all for it.
Like role playing out what? Like talking to the guy or leveling up?
Oh, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this guy talk. You gotta hear this guy talk.
All right, heading back to
Then-
the cistern.
Role playing it out sounds fun to me.
You're gonna have to remind me which of these fuckers was I reporting to? Blup Blup or
Blip bloop.
Candy Ass? Blip
Blip,
Blip Blip? Okay. Blup Blip.
Slurpee
Blip,
was the
blip.
one that talked in an understandable dialect. Let's put it at that.
Yeah, yeah. Leave it to the guy named Slurpee to speak in an understandable dialect.
Slurpee.
Oh, yeah. You're in for a treat.
I missed a lot. Damn.
Yes, you did. We
All
found your hillbilly cousins.
Right, so you're able to get. I'm not going to put us over to the other map because I don't think we need it.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing combat, so.
As far as you know, with these two,
Hey,
Hey.
it could happen,
All right.
okay? Alhana, you've never played with me in Baldur's Gate. You don't know what the fuck can happen with me.
so
I'm just
you
bragging.
you come across the Fishfolk who are gathered around the remains of Walter, and it looks like Bubbles is chewing on what was Walter's hand.
You'd
Hunter's
like
Moon looks towards Bubbles and says, "I'm not sure you want to be chewing that. Delirium mutated flesh can often lead to some interesting side effects."
He Bubbles looks down at the body, looks up at you, smiles and waves his hand, and you're able to see multiple delirium teeth as he bites back into Walter.
Or you could just have delirium teeth. Yeah, okay. Chew ahead, buddy.
Did you find him?
Well, we found a part of him.
We found what happened to your friend. Unfortunately, there's no saving him. He was dragged off by rat folk.
No! 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 The rats! No! The rats keep eating us. No, this is bad. Come! You must tell the Duchess.
You want us to report directly to the Duchess?
to the Duchess.
I'm sure she will welcome you. If you bring a trinket, she will surely hear you.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to meet Duchess. You will have to pass the message to her. We've marked up where rats are ambushing. Symbol of RN, symbol of Chromac. You know?
You see him question for a minute. Bubbles rips off one of Walter's finger and draws the symbol in the stone with Walter's blood.
Yes, that one. So,
Well, your drawing could use some work, but that's about right.
He smiles and bites back into Walter.
so at the point where you see those two symbols on opposite sides of the wall, the ambush point is tunnel above. We have also marked up a second location where you will find the symbols side by side. Be extra careful around there, because The rat folk who dragged your friend off encountered something bigger, nastier. Scared him off. So best you stay well away from there.
Oh, this is bad. Very bad. Oh. If we lost Slip Slurp, then the Justice would be very angry. Slip Slurp was her favorite.
I'm afraid that she's gonna have to find a new favorite, and I would suggest relocating a good distance away from here. I don't know what scared off that ratling that killed your friend, but I'm not going to gamble on it being anything that a single one of you can take care of. You best avoid it at all costs.
Well, I thank you. I don't know your name.
I am Sprock.
Randall kind of just cleans off his suit jacket. He just says, "You can call me Mr. Moon."
I am, but still.
He nods, and she wants out. He nods and shakes your hand. He forcibly shakes each of your hand, and each of your hands is left with a thin layer of slime on it. I thank you for your work. I must report to the Duchess.
Hunter's Moon reaches into his one of the pockets of his suit jacket and holds out a finely carved wooden symbol of Arwen and hands it over to the fish, and he says, give this to your Duchess as a message. If you want to petition for my help, if any of you go back towards the surface, it won't be hard to find me."
Slurpee takes it and smiles.
Slurpee can kind of see a little bit of a smile peek through the mask, and he nudges his head, and he just says, "All right, get out of here."
Let's have a swim sometime, huh?
They're not your cousins.
Yes, they are!
The other two fishfolk start dragging Walter back with them.
Well, he's lunch.
They're not your cousin.
Look. Do I feel bad that we had to tear him off of the wall? Yes, but now that he's dead, he can go on to feed other people. Look, it's the circle of life. It happens.
The circle of life. The circle. Never mind, I won't finish.
I do not want the mouse coming after me.
Okay, time to go back to surface.
Alright. We're just gonna hand wave the travel back because, well, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Cleaning off the fucking sludge from his gloves, the grime from his jacket and shit. He's dusting himself off. He just grunts in anger. He looks at Sprock and he goes, "I'm glad that we're gonna have to go visit the marketplace. I ruined another damn suit."
Just a little sign.
You and your suits.
When I'm not doing Mother Arwen's work, I like to look presentable. Is that such a crime?
Mm.
Alrighty then.
Alright, so I'm sorry, but the dogs are acting like little lunatics.
They're healing out that.
So normal
Well-
dogs.
Yeah.
And my dog needs to go outside. I'll be right back.
You want to take a quick break real quick?
If that's cool.
We can take a quick break.
Good.
Give me a
So you
chance to
take-
get some more drink.
So you take my dog out.
See y'all in a little bit while the neighbor acts like a crackhead on his bike.